Hi, welcome back to Crafthorpe. We are now on episode 4, and if you guys have been keeping up with me on the last few episodes, then thank you very much, and hopefully we'll carry on this journey together and we will get more of this project done. What I'm going to do in this episode is I'm going to build the buildings down this side here, which are for the fish market. So buildings that are going to come along here. They're going to come out to about here, then they're going to go along the side here, about 4 or 5 buildings. The block palette I'm going to use is very, very similar to the brick and the granite up the top here, that kind of colour scheme along here. And then on the opposite side of the road, I'm going to be building the start of the shops and the arcades. Never done arcades before. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Going to have a little look and see what we can do with building machines, arcade machines, you know, like the computer games, the video games, them kind of machines in here. But we'll look at that in the future. But yeah, that's what's going to happen in the first part of today's episode. So if you hang around, we will have this bit done. So this is the block palette that I'm going to use for this build. It is quite natural, got some bricks in there, some blocks and mud blocks which all sort of tie in together and blend nicely together to give this building quite a natural feature. Right, so if we go and have a look down there, I've done a shop. Looks quite nice on the outside. Used these new bookshelves up at the top here, gives it a bit of detail in, and adds a bit of texture, and a few bits in the window just to give it like a sense of there's something in there. But if we go inside, there's a few llamas and a trader in there, but I am going to do something on this back wall, maybe with some pillars, some arches, and then some like shelves in there, slabs, and put some bits on it. And I'm going to fill all the inside here with some other bits to make it look like a full shop and make it look nice. I might put another level up the top here, some stairs going up, possibly have an upper level, but yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with that. It fits in nicely next to this building here, and this is just a shell at the moment. So I did a bit of made it look quite nice on the outside. The inside is empty. Put some pictures up on the outside to give it a sense of it's used as a advertising board. A couple of benches there to sit on, and look down the road here, it's starting to look quite good. Managed to take out a lot of this cliff here and took it all the way back, and this is where the first arcade or amusement hall with the and this is where the first arcade is going to go. Put all the machines in there. Might have a bowling alley down the back corner, some grabber machines, pusher machines. I don't know, we'll just sort of a few bits in there. It may go around the back here as well. I'll take it into this area as well. It's going to be big anyway. That's going to be the next project. So next time you'll see this, we will have a arcade building here. Hi and welcome back. And off screen I've been doing a lot of work. As you can see, we've got the gift shop there. We've just got a few bits inside there, a bit of nice interior Still some more bits to be done in here, like a mezzanine floor up there, steps going up there. I'm going to put some bits up there in the shop. And next door to the shop we have got the arcade, which is called Funland. So inside here it's a massive building, big apex roof, going round the corner and behind the gift shop, tucked away. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do in here is I'm going to put loads of little arcade machines and maybe like an ice cream bar here, cafe down the bottom here somewhere, probably in this corner here, and then loads of arcade machines, grabber machines, prize machines, and then in this corner it's going to be 10-pin bowling. I don't know how many lanes I'm going to do, but I'll just see how it goes. Start with 1-2 lanes, maybe get a third one in to see how much room it takes up, and to finish it all off, the idea will be the red and brown carpet stripes, which will go all the way down and all the way down there. Over the road here there's a couple of little pop-up shops which are just there, just as a structure, and I'm going to detail a bit better a little bit further, but the main idea is to try and get this arcade done. Use some nice redwood at the top here, bit of mangrove, going into some jungle wood at the end there, just give it a bit of a two-tone, kind of split the front of the arcade up. Eventually this road will carry on down here. I'm going to take all this mountain out here. If you can remember from way back in the second episode, there was a mountain that went all the way up there, all the way across there. It's just been lots of off-screen digging and mining to take this out. I've had a bit of help with it as well, but it's just a little bit more left to do. Try and flatten this off, and then this will all carry on down here. Going around here, all this is looking better. I've been tweaking it, a few bits here and there, some little finishing touches. Going around here, around the back, this I think it's nearly done. There's probably a bit more detail work on these two buildings there, but I'm getting around here and this is looking nice. I like this little area next to the cliff with the little lamps, street lights in there, make a nice little area. But next time we come back, we'll hopefully have the interior of the arcade done and some machines in there. So along the top of these windows I wanted a white sill, which will finish the build off quite nicely. The best white block I can think of would be quartz. I don't have any quartz. The best place to get quartz is the Nether. So we went on a journey to the Nether, which didn't end that well. But I have got the full video on my YouTube channel if you'd like to check that out. But here are just some highlights of the Nether trip. I also think it's time to get rid of this horrible grey rock face, have some nice green bushes, some trees and some flowers. And this is what it looks like now, all looking natural. So I had some inspiration and found some ideas for some street lights, which are made up from smokers, walls, and fences with furnaces at the top and hanging the lights off with chains and lanterns. I put them all together to create these street lights. I think they look really nice and they tie in with the street. I'm going to dot these all over the street just to light up a bit and give it a bit of detail, which will finish these streets off nicely. I think these streetlights look really good. They really do fit in with the area. I've used pretty much the same style, just different variations, just to mix it up a little bit. And they look really good along this road and all around this corner into the bit where the cliff face is. The next task that I wanted to do was to widen the waterway just off this dock, take the grass out, take it all the way back, turn it into mud, put some kelp down there, give it some water, greenery, just to make it look like there's a bit of depth there. I think eventually I will take this out a bit more and redo the mod so it gives it that depth feeling again. Just to take the waterway all the way down a bit further and make it wider, just to finish it off. So it's starting to get a little bit dark now, and this area is pretty much done. There's a few bits that still need to tidy up, some of the sand and some gravel that needs to be taken out, so we can extend the mud a bit further just to give it that full depth, that dark feel. But yeah, this is looking better, and this will extend a little bit further along down towards the back end of the town. But that is just it for now. Going to leave it like that for now. So I'm now building these kiosks that sit just at the top of the dock, just off the pavement. These sell little treats like ice cream or chocolates or maybe even seafood. Um, I think these look good. I'm going to add these all the way along, and then there'll be some more a bit further down. But at the moment, they're going to end here on this point. But they are looking good. So enjoying the time lapse. So we are now at the end of episode 4. We've managed to get a lot in this episode, but from the first episode, it has changed so much. If we were to have a walk through the town so far, you can tell there's lots being done. I'm really pleased with how things have turned out. I'm happy to carry this on, and I will make this a lot bigger. There's a lot more to come, a lot more to do, but just enjoy what has been done now and what's happened. And please like and subscribe and follow me through this journey. Thanks. Bye.